That's right.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We are live and alive, and I hope all the boys, I hope all the girls,
Radicalized over 17 months.
and I hope all the MBs are having a fantastic one because it's Sunday, and a very cozy Sunday. It actually is. I know that there's a nor'easter on the East Coast right now, ripping through the fucking lands, destroying way of life. 30 inches in Massachusetts, they said. 30. And the Canadian protest is going absolutely fucking buck wild. It's going crazy. We got hogs. We got hogs going wild.
Giving money to an angry Turkish champagne socialist.
I don't know, man. Shit's popping off. But we're gonna do a Sunday no stun day, baby. That's right. The mustache is gone.
My sub ends today, but thanks for the good times and education. I learned a lot and changed my views hard throughout the time.
I am so I'm tired today. I'm freaking tired today, dude. Folks, I'm tired. And I'll tell you why. First of all, I hope all the boys, all the girls, and all the MBs are having a fantastic one, obviously. Okay. But I'm tired today because holy fuck, dude. I went out last night. I went out with Mythological last night. and we went to the Envy house, and you know, I got a lot of stories, a lot of drama. Wait, hold on 1 second. I gotta text Felix something real quick.
Waiting for Hasan.
Fuck. Yeah, I chilled with... I'm gonna tell you guys all about it, okay? Hold on. I need some coffee. 1 second. I'm gonna give you guys my sleep stats in a moment. Okay, let me just explain something. First of all, I went to the Envy house last night, not the Envy house. The Envy house is like where all the like the Botez sisters, Botez sisters and just the Minx and CodeMiko live.
Let's go hassle.
And they were throwing a little get together, a little shindig, you know? Wait, hold on 1 second if you don't mind. Okay. So yeah. And by the way, Portugal Caralho today. I know that there's an election in Portugal today. Okay. The socialist election is happening for the socialist government. So, you know, shouts out to Portugal. Portugal news will not be happening. Don't get fucking excited. Are you deaf after going to the Envy house? No, why? What do you mean? Dude.
Has mullets.
Okay. I gotta dial it in. Okay. So where do I begin? So last night I ended the broadcast. Okay. And I ate some shiitake mushrooms.
Wide people pussy.
Story time. I had some shiitake mushrooms last night. And you know, these are like, you can microdose these shiitake mushrooms. Not psilocybin, not illegal, obviously. I'm talking about very legal, very cool shiitake mushrooms. Okay? And you know, I did a fucking 3 bar, okay? I had 3. Parents are away. I went out. I'm trying to fucking party. No, not 3 grams, dude. No. It's not like that. No. Let me see. No, it's like baby amount. It's like microdosing amount. Hold on. Serving size 3 squares. Yeah, no, 800 milligrams, chat. 800 milligrams of shiitake is what I had. Not fucking 800 times 3. That would have been like... That would have been like I'm one of the Euphoria teenagers. Anyway.
Yup. Threw my back out.
So I'm in my Euphoria era, you know? Anyway, so I did 800. Should I just fucking blast off before I get into this? Cause all right, you know what? I'm gonna blast off right now because you know, I'm just gonna tell the story and I'm gonna dive right into it instead because I want people to hear this. Daycare is open. Story time from when I had legal shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, I did 0.8 grams. Okay.
Appreciate my daily drip stream.
Dove into a social setting. Okay.
Bro, I was
Then
watching your videos on YouTube. Hello King. How is your Sunday?
we'll do cozy
from the Ace community.
Fun reacts. And yes, Master Chef will be back for I do Pokemon Inshallah edition, where I say there is only one God and its name is Sinno. WW. I don't even know where I'm going with this, dude. Almighty Sinno.
Yo.
Almighty Sinno. Get in now. It's Pokebaba, dude. People say Peepo Baba, but in reality, it's Pokebaba.
8 months with you all.
The Japanese are. Did you play more off screen? No, I did not. The Japanese are indoctrinating Americans with Islam. You meet up with Buddha? Yes, I will tell you all about it. I saw everybody. Pokabembe, Elron Pokabembe. I'll do a little bit of Canadian Hogwatch again too. And Master Chef.
It is my 21st birthday today, but the more important anniversary is my 16 months of brain rot and radicalization. Hasan.
No, I will not be growing out the beard. I have not seen Demon Slayer yet, so don't tell me. Okay, here it is. Blast it off. All right, we're gonna do story time. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you, Hasan.
You look very bedoofed today. I don't know what that means. Also, I might be doing something with Mia Malkova this upcoming week. Okay. Okay. So, with her as an off stream or on stream? No, dude, I'm not gonna have sex with Mia Malkova off stream. And even if I were to do that, why would I tell you? Like here, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something with Mia Malkova. It's called sex off stream. Like, why would I do? That's not. It's not normally a.
Shish, that's a lot of months.
It's not like a normal fucking thing to say, okay? Anyway, listen. Blast this off. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your homies, tell your enemies, okay? Get your enemies in here. I want to see more enemies in the chat, you know what I mean? Tell your foes that we're live and alive. She said it about every streamer she's met, though. Yeah, and you're absolutely normal. Anyway. So you might be wondering why I'm tired. Why I sound tired. It's story time. Let's do it. Reason why I'm tired is because I did something last night. Did something devastating. microdosed on some shiitake mushrooms, portobello mushrooms that are legal. Very legal, very cool. Right. So Mythological came over. I took some, not like crazy, 800 milligrams, nothing like insane. Okay. And I had two of my homies, Brian and Mike, my trainers, come through as well. They're now training Myth as well.
I saw you played the baby game. I bought it myself and I'm amped.
Okay. No, I did not have sex. No. Then we went to the Envy House. Now, we went to the Envy House, and like on that same fucking street, there's another house.
What's good, Lord?
I think the Cloud House, like Phase House, old Phase House. And they're just throwing like a fucking party. So there was like a cooler party that we had to pass by to get to our friend's party. Like they had like security.
I love you, King.
All this shit to get to our friend's house party, which was like, okay. All right. Whatever, you know? So we get there, and the thing is, like, I'm a little zooted. My breathing is irregular. I'm starting to notice that, like, you know, my legs are shaking a little bit. I'm like, maybe I don't feel too great. And then we fucking walk in, and oh my Lord, all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I am incredibly high, like way too fucking high to be around people. I mean, it's a micro, but for me, it was a macro, if you know what I'm saying. So then we go in, and immediately I'm like,
still no brain rot.
My number one insecurity around people that like stream on Twitch is I'm worried that like I'm gonna come across like an asshole, because I'm sure like it's intimidating already. I'm a political commentator. I am loud, abrasive, rude. I have like a relatively sizable audience too, so that's also probably intimidating. And these are like my peers, you know what I mean?
LFG.
So, and I'm a big dude too, so I walk in and I'm always like worried. I don't want to come across as standoffish. So immediately I walk in, I see some people, I see Trisha, and I was like, oh no, like I was just definitely not being nice to them. Like I could, maybe it was in my head, but I could feel that I was like legitimately like aloof, but also probably looked mean. No, not Trisha Paytas. Trisha is a birdie. You know what I mean? I hope it was just in my head, because I was just like, hey, what's up, guys? Like, you know, everyone was like stoked, and I was just like, hi.
How to find the ripcorn monkeys.
And you know, I don't know. I fucking don't know. But I got in. I started like talking to some people, but in my brain, I'm just like, dude, I am so high. Like, I'm so fucking high. Like, I walked up and I was just like, I'm really high. I'm sorry. Okay. So then they fucking show me the house. And let me just say something, okay? You guys know, like, I'm Turkish. So I have a little bit of like that Turkish, like, I'm afraid of jinn shit in me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm afraid of jinn. Spirits, whatever, but like not really. I also don't think that ghosts are real, you know. But like I grew up with that culture. And let me tell you something, folks, and this is not a joke. This is not a joke at all. That fucking house is haunted, bro. You understand? This is a haunted house. Like straight up. And let me tell you why.
Are you a Pokemon? Because I want to take a Pikachu.
So first they're like, oh yeah, like I'm high, so it's not a great not a great time for me to be searching through a haunted house.
Here's to you another month.
But they're like, Justin Minx is like, oh, come over here and take a look at my fucking streaming room. I don't know, I can't do Justin Minx. She's like,
Sunday NOSTUNDAY. Lays good.
take a fucking look at my streaming room. Anyway, and that room was cool. It's like chill. It's like a fucking, you know. That room was tight.
These nuts.
That room is whatever. And then what's it called? And then Andrea was like showing me around. And then she shows me the gym, and they have like a pretty fucking tight gym. Like it's cool.
Has lost.
And then there's a bedroom. And bro, I walk into this bedroom. First of all, something smells like it smelled like a dead rodent or something in the guest room. Where I was like, there's definitely something dead here. Like straight up.
Hi chat, I hope you're enjoying the gaming time with Hasan as
Like
much as I do.
I'm positive that something is, you know. I'm positive that something had died there. Okay. So then I'm like really fucking, you know, I am really like at that point, I'm just straight scared. Okay. You just haven't smelled sex in too long? No, dude. Have you guys never been around like dead rodents? Have you guys never been around dead rodents? Like, have you never seen like a dead... I don't know. Have you never like seen like a decaying, dead, rotting rodent or some shit? Where... Like, if you've ever been in fucking New York, New Jersey area, like you've seen it, right? Like it just... There's like a smell. It's a very specific smell. Like dying and death has a very specific smell. It's awful. And it like assaults your senses.
8 months and still going.
So I was just like, yeah, that's what it smells like. Because they were like, oh, maybe like Minx's cat pooped in here. I was like, no, this is like there's a dead rodent or something in the drywall, probably. Yeah, like 100%. I've smelt this smell before. I know exactly what this is, and it just smells. It's the smell of death. So then I'm like, now I'm just, you know, I'm kick-starting, okay? Bro, you were tripping, you idiot. No, that's not the tripping part, dummy. Like,
I'm done with this gym. Too much weird going on.
bro, I'm not kidding. This house is scary. Like, there's definitely some scary shit. Or just use poison on rodents. That shit burns in a special way. That face when you invite a huge streamer to your house and they tell you your house smells like death. I mean, these people are my friends. Like, you know, they're dope.
The Envy House. We are gonna give you a tour. Yeah.
So the house has like an elevator in it, and I'm like, no shot. You know, some people took the elevator, and I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. There's less than 0% chance I'm taking a house elevator.
Camera's so fucking
Okay?
HD.
Like, I value my life too much for that sort of thing to happen. Like, I'm not going out at the Envy House elevator. You know what I mean? Like I'll take the fucking stairs. It's just there's a lot of stairs, but I'll take them. You know. So.
Hassle.
Wait, redo that. We missed. Yeah. This house has 4 levels, lots of toilets, a pool, a jacuzzi, a giant chessboard, lots of mini bars.
So this is our game room where we come to game because we are gamers, right, squad?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Go games.
totally.
Minx got trapped in it for 45 minutes a couple days ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even.
Home run. That's how we sport in this house.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, we put the white one in also.
hassle.
Oh, that would have been.
Anyway, like, yeah, that room is fine. What is this?
Inside. Oh.
Oh. Who's that?
You guys just moved in last night.
Yeah,
What did
how's
you
it
drag
going?
in?
Just leave him in there. He smells of Minecraft.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Oh.
We must.
Oh.
So that's like one of their guest rooms, whatever. I don't know if they show like all the creepy shit, and I don't know what they're doing. The outside was dope. I've been at this house before. The other part of the funny was that like I was having flashbacks to like when I had been in this house way back in the day, like, you know, fucking half blacked out after party, and as soon as I walked outside, I was like, oh my god, I've been here. Like I would like walk into rooms and I would remember, you know, old Hasan, young Hasan, being at this house before, because it's like a lot of people have lived there. I think it was like the Weeknd's house in the past too. So, you know, I was unlocking, like it wasn't, you know, it's not like deja vu or anything. I don't know why I'm like getting so spiritual. This is just, you know, this is real. I had been in this house before. Are you still kind of high, lmao? No, not at all. So combined with like the bad vibes, and then like remembering that I had been there while I was super fucking drunk.
Let's go.
But like that part wasn't the worst, and like having to fucking interact with people while I was in a mental state that was compromised. You know, it wasn't great. I felt like an empath, okay? I felt like a fucking empath. All right. Did you check what your Fitbit told you when you were high? Oh, of course. Of course. But then I was talking to like, I was talking to the Botez sisters. I was talking to CodeMiko. Like we were sitting downstairs and they were telling me like, you know, some haunted shit, like about how, you know, all the Alexas popped off at the same time. They all heard like footsteps and shit. Like, you know, weird stuff has happened in this house. Okay. So it's not like, you know, I'm not just like making this up. All right.
Hello.
Weeks after watching it.
What the fuck?
It's real! I thought it was a mannequin!
I want to do
I
it
can
too.
read
It's so terrifying. I thought you were a mannequin and then you were moving. This is my stream room. Even though I have a bedroom, I usually sleep here.
So this is your setup here. This is really
Yes.
cozy.
My new PC arrived right on time too.
It's like an evil layer in here.
Yeah.
Radicalized
It's
me.
so warm.
Bro, Minx literally lived in a fucking funeral home. Okay. So
In here too.
Put your hand here and pull down. There you go.
Why
Up,
are you
that's
so
a one.
big?
Why am I so big? Why am I not so big? Okay, hold on. Okay, good. Now what you gonna do? You gonna do this.
Astaghfirullah. Okay. So a morgue, not a funeral home. That's even worse, bro. Anyway, the gym is fucking tight. The gym is fucking tight. No, I have my evil eye on me, dude. You know I keep that motherfucking thing on me, dude. Look, I got the evil eye on today. Okay? You know. Abi sen Türk müydün? Evet, Türk'üm amına koyayım, Türk'üz. Look. I'm fucking, you know, I'm protected. I got it right here too. Shaitan! Anyway. Nazar boncuğu in Turkish. So, you know, I got it. Nazar değmesin. So, you know, the vibes were like kind of fucked. However, once I started like normalizing, once my brain was no longer like fucking fried, I had a pretty cool time, you know, met some people, saw all your favorite streamers, okay? Found out that Blastoise' grandfather is a HasanAbi head. Oldest HasanAbi head. We have found him.
General experience with ghosts and its awful IDC.
That's right. 96 years old.
Wowie wow.
Apparently he watches me. So you're in here right now. You know, that's fucking tight. Yup. He's like an old Jewish socialist. Love that. So sick.
Hassle.
So that's extremely my shit. Not even a boomer chat. Lmao, he's older. Yeah, no, he's like, what is it? The greatest generation or something? Weekend said it was haunted too. Wait, really?
Used to watch you on YouTube, but starting to watch stream more often. Thanks for making our day, Hasan.
In 2015, The Weeknd told Details magazine his house in the Hollywood Hills is haunted, saying, I've had sleep paralysis. I hear voices sometimes. I hear the hills are over Indian burial ground, but maybe it's just the wind. Okay, I'm scared, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, dude. Okay?
Hassle.
One of his songs, it kept saying the hills have eyes. Yeah, it's this house. This is literally the house. I'm not even kidding. This is straight up that house. Yeah. Anyway, that was scary, and I'm not even a fucking ghost guy. Like, I'm not a ghost Andy, okay? But it scared me. Yeah, but I hung out with Austin. I hung out with a bunch of people. I saw Buddha. That was fucking fire, you know? And like, I've met Buddha before, but it's not the same. And I told him that I was so fucking high. He's like, bro, we met. You know we met. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's not the fucking same. You know? Because I was like really excited. I was like, finally. You know? I'm like, yeah, I know we met many, many years ago, but that doesn't count. You know what I mean? Like, think about how many memories we have on the internet together. Like, how many memories we've made doing RP. Like, it's like seeing, you know, it's like seeing you again for the first time. Anyway, Buddha's head is gigantic. He is like the opposite of me. He's also like a big dude regardless. And I was a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. He is the biggest dome. It's just, you know, that's just something. Just something to talk about. Did you do the Donnie voice? No, dude, I didn't do the Donnie voice because that's cringe, okay? Why the fuck would I do that? But you are cringe? Yeah. I feel like the Hollywood Hills being built over Indian burial grounds kind of makes historical sense. I just don't like, I don't like the vibes, dude.
I guess I can put my first message in chat, lol.
I don't like the fucking vibes of the hills. I just don't. The hills do have eyes.
Trusty anti-capitalist that dreams of living in Finland, lol. Thanks for opening my eyes.
Anyway, you definitely did. We were so high you don't remember? No, I did not do it. So anyway, regardless, so that was it. I mean, that's kind of the story. There was like bad vibes, a little scary. I think I was, you know, I hope I wasn't terrible to all these people. Did you ever steal from that house in GTA? Probably. Did everyone Wait, what? Did everyone know you were high? Yeah, I mean, I told people. I definitely told people that I was high. Like, cause I was just like, I wanted to let people know, like, I am not like this normally. I'm just fucking not. I'm inebriated.
Months, I love you, chat hassle.
So I'm sorry, but I hope people didn't think I was a fucking asshole. Anyway, when did you stop smoking pot? What's up, Buddha? Buddha's in the chat. Oh, is this the Ben Shapiro
It is like
debates
taking
and
some
gets
numbers.
dunked by children? So the moral of the story is just don't fucking eat mushrooms before going to a social situation where you're going to be around your peers,
Yay, hassle, hassle,
some of
hassle,
which you
hassle,
know
hassle.
well, some of which you've only met over the internet, and some of which you don't know at all. Especially when, you know, you're a big dude. Buddha said he's surprised you remember meeting him. Why the fuck would I be
Thanks for the
surprised?
content at HasanAbi.
What?
I'm so pleased to
Bro,
hear
I'm
about
shocked
your
you remember
stream.
meeting me.
It's
Like,
to
what,
see
last
you
time we
from
hung out
Afterglow.
with Poke at TwitchCon? You sat like across from me at dinner, bro. I mean, or at lunch. What the fuck do you mean? Or do you mean last night? I was fried. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was. But I was just mushrooms. It's not like fucking, it's not anything else. You know what I mean? It's just mushrooms. And I like it because, like, no hangover. You know what I mean? That's why I prefer it. No hangover. Don't have to drink. No calories. So, you know, I'm a fan. Dude, this is real, by the way. This is not even a joke. Like, if our characters had, like, comparable head sizes, we're, like, around the same height, but this motherfucker, his head is just, like, 3 times the size of my head. I was jealous. Like, I'm just gonna admit it. I was jealous. It was, you know, I saw his, I was like, damn, dude, since the last time I saw you, I feel like your dome has grown. You know, how dare you?
It worked.
Well, you gotta eat them nasty ass shrooms though, Lo, otherwise they're great. No, dude. They're not nasty at all. What are you talking about? Bro, what are you, like 40? Are you 30 and you haven't had shrooms since like 2000 and fucking, I don't know, 2010? They're not like that at all now. It's actually fucking delicious. The chocolates. They do it. Dude, kids these days don't know what it's like. I was talking to Myth about edibles. And I was telling him, like, you know, I've been fucked up on edibles before. And he was like, what? How? And he couldn't comprehend it because he's like, what do you mean? The dosage is like, you know, they have the doses on it. Like, how could you get like seriously fucked up off of edibles? Like, you know what the doses are. And I was like, no, motherfucker, when I used to do edibles, when I used to eat edibles, we didn't have doses. Like, that was not a thing. That's like a new thing, bro. You know what I mean? That, like, back when it was illegal, that shit, they didn't actually it was like some dude was making it, you know? They didn't like actually make it in a fucking laboratory with like, oh, this is how much THC is going to be in here. No, like shit was like homemade. And it was hit or miss. Like, either it fucking blasted you and you went up into the fucking stratosphere, or you just had a great time. It was totally fucking hit or miss. There was no such thing as like, I'm going to have a gummy and this is actually 100 milligrams or whatever the fuck. Like, kids these days don't know what it's like to just like, to fucking eat an edible and then have it be like, you have to go to the hospital. I mean, obviously you're fine, but like, you feel like you have to go to the hospital. Okay. Because you're like, I'm dying. This is death. I'm experiencing death. This is an out-of-body experience. I am dying right now. I'm paranoid. This was you? I mean, this quite literally was me. The worst part about fucking edibles is that like, even if you go to sleep, you can't escape it. Because like, normally if you go to sleep, you can usually escape it. Abi peki bu olayın annenlerin tam da gittiği zamanda olması. No, that's why I did it. It's kind of wild how like the older generation just takes an L. You know what I mean? With respect to drugs, like, if you're older, you're just like a test subject for drugs. And like, it could go either way. You could be a literal fucking Ted Kaczynski, you know what I mean? And we don't know. We just don't fucking know. All so that the next generation can have fun in a safe way. Anyway. So let's get to the real shit. How did it impact my sleep?
It's getting serious.
It fucked me up, dude. Actually, it didn't really fuck me up that bad, but hold up, let me look. I'm gonna pull up my Whoop app, my Whoop application. Strain is building. Strain is a continuous measure of cardiovascular load. The longer you sustain an elevated heart rate, the higher your strain will build. So I hit like a 9.9 or something on the strain scale, whatever it was, on my functional fitness activity for the past. I did a 10 hour, or not 10 hour. I did a 1 hour.
9 months. Let's go.
I did a 1 hour fucking training. Okay.
Thanks for your commentary.
Hasan, your cholesterol? No, my cholesterol's fine. I burned 517 calories, and my average heart rate was 127, and my max heart rate was 162, and I went for 1 hour and 6 minutes. Okay, that was my duration. But before that, the last night or the night before, when I used the fucking Whoop the first time, this, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's this thing on my arm, not fucking hashtag sponsored. So I use this thing called a Whoop. Okay, and it like looks at your heart rate. I went to sleep at like fucking 2:37 and I woke up at 8. Okay, I went to sleep at 2:37, I woke up at 8 in the morning, and I worked out at 9, right? And it calculates your hours of sleep, and apparently I slept for 4 hours and 49 hours, okay? 4 hours and 49 minutes. And 25.2% of the time of sleep was spent in deep sleep. This might indicate your body is making up for not getting enough deep sleep recently. So the application was like, bro, you literally did not sleep enough. You spent 5 hours and 32 minutes in bed, as opposed to 8 hours in bed last time you were in bed. But you are so efficient. The application celebrated how good I am at sleeping. But it also said that, like, I definitely am not sleeping enough at all. Like, the app was like, dude, it's fucking wild. You got 33 minutes of REM sleep. You got 3 hours of light sleep. You got 43 minutes of awake. And you got 1 hour and 12 minutes of deep sleep. Wait, is 30 minutes low of REM sleep?
21 haha lol me pogo 21 haha lol me pogo.
Whoop is going to make an NFT out of your consensually stored biometric data and sell it on OpenSea. Yesterday, the app was praising me for being able to fucking sleep for 6 hours.
7 months as high.
You won't last at 1 hour. You want at least 1 hour of REM. The Xiaomi bracelet tells you the same things for a quarter of the price. Dude, I don't know. This might be like pseudoscientific, for the record. Don't buy this yet, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't fucking buy this. Don't listen to me and don't buy this. I just wanted to test it out because it's like $30 a month. Like, it's a lot of fucking money. The thing itself is fine. Like, it's whatever. The product itself is fine, but it doesn't work without the app. And in order to get the app, it's like $30 a month. It's crazy. Get a fucking smartwatch if you have enough money. I think like there's better ones out there. For healthy adults, spending 20 to 25% of your time asleep in REM stage is a good goal. If you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, around 90 minutes of that should be REM. So 90 minutes? I only had 33 minutes. I had a fucking third of the minutes that I needed.
Has weight I'm high.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of it is bro science, pseudoscience, but there's also, because like it's not a real sleep study, you know what I mean? Like, this thing can't figure out if I have fucking sleep apnea. It says it can, but it can't. Let's be real. All it's looking at is my heart rate. You know what I mean? It's looking at my temperature, it's looking at my heart rate, and it's trying to make assessments off of that. And the heart rate monitor itself is also janky. Ultimately, the heart rate monitor itself could technically be completely off. You know what I mean? It's not even on my chest. It's on my fucking wrist. So $30 a month for an app and a device that doesn't function without an app is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you can track heart rate and breathing, but the tracking of the heart rate and breathing is not necessarily like 100%. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Yeah, it tracks my blood oxygen level. But it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like it's making an assessment. It can't predict my actual blood oxygen level. I don't know how accurate it will be.
Has.
Anyway, it's the same as that ring, the fucking ring that Myth was talking about the other day. It's basically the same as that. Thought about getting implants like magnets and sensors? What? No. Sleep apnea, you need to use breathing monitors from your nose and lung movement by having sensors on the belly and chest. So, look, I just want to see like how well I sleep. You know what I mean? I just want to see how well I sleep. I want to see how well I exert myself. I want to see what it's like. Am I doing well? How many calories am I fucking potentially? How many calories am I potentially fucking burning? Like, other than doing it in the most antiquated way possible, which is like a BMI or what your like lean muscle mass is like by fucking beaming like a little bit of an electricity off of like your one hand to your foot, or from your foot to your one hand and then through the other and then down to the fucking foot, in the way that like all of these in-body machines work, which is not accurate at all. You know, other than doing that, this is like a decent way to figure out certain stuff. More information is not bad, is what I mean. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. BMI is super inaccurate, I know. That's the measure of body fat percentage. Thanks, man. I had no idea what in-body does. I've been a fucking workout nerd and also a fat person for a very long time. Trust me, I know.
Thanks for the past 7 months.
The calories burned thing is bullshit. No, the calories burned is just an assessment of what you can only figure out calories burned. And even then, it's not going to be 100%. You can only figure out calories burned by looking at your lean muscle mass, looking at your activity level. And if you're like constantly tracking your actual lean muscle mass and constantly tracking your actual activity level and how much you exert yourself, then you could arrive at like how many calories you're burning. That's not, it's still going to be an estimate though. It's never going to be a 100% thing. But an estimate is fine for me. I don't know anything, right? Like, I'd rather have an estimate.
Also, I googled cigarette lighter and got over 12 million matches. But when I googled more food, I hardly got any seconds.
Come on, bro. Come on, dad jokes. That's exactly what I was looking for, and have the aura, and it's everything I wanted. I generally don't recommend it because it's stupid expensive, but if you have the money, it's real good. It looks nice too. But yeah, ultimately, that's the real reason why I'm very tired today, because I woke up, I worked out, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and then I worked my fucking ass off. So I'm tired. You sound like a crystal mommy. No, this isn't crystal mommy shit. The difference between, bro, like, one is something you literally learn. Like, one is like medicine. You're literally comparing medicine and any sort of like tech that, like any sort of fucking actual science to that has been conducted in the field of like kinetics and I don't know, whatever the fucking term is. Like, biometrics is not crystals. It's not accurate, and you have to understand that it's not accurate, but it's not fucking crystals, dude. Personalized medicine is bro science though. What the fuck is personalized medicine?
Love the stream, man.
Does it measure copium levels because it's hitting the roof right now? You guys are so fucking insane. I cannot understand how you could ever fucking compare, like, literally trying to track your blood oxygen levels, albeit not fucking accurately, like not super accurately, to fucking shoving a rose quartz crystal up your fucking gooch, okay? Insane.
Bible thump.
The reality is, though, like I said, it's not 100% accurate, so you shouldn't fucking make assessments like it's 100% accurate. You should recognize that it's not, and it's not going to be. All right, let's watch Ben Shapiro get owned. And he's like talking to fucking kids, and
all of your money.
There's more of this, actually. This is not the first
And
time.
gives you very little in return.
That is not true.
Okay, that's kind. I mean, it's kind of true. It depends on the government is what takes all of your money and gives you very little in return.
That is not true.
Okay, that's kind. I mean, it's kind of true. It depends on the kind of government. Yeah, that is what taxes are for. But taxes are theft, children. Taxes are the government takes a part of the money that you spend.
So this is like a meme, right? And obviously I don't really care because it's like lol, Ben Shapiro, whatever. But could you imagine if like I went to a kindergarten and started talking to them about how fucking communism is the way, and like you must secure the means of production, like, to these kids? Like, these motherfuckers want to stop people from
or the money that you.
Where is this coming from, dude? These motherfuckers want to stop people from saying sharing is caring. Like, they think sharing is caring is like too much. It's too much commie shit, right? They want to like delete children's books that have values like that in them because like it goes against a hyper capitalist point of view, right? And then he does this shit, which, by the way, ultimately I don't really care. Like I don't care. I think it's like funny that he did this, but I almost want to do this to these kindergarten kids in the same way, to talk to them about fucking communism, just to see how much Ben Shapiro and others would lose their shit. Also, teaching kids about gender at that age is significantly healthier than trying to educate them on how taxation is theft, okay? Straight up. Like, the queer library hour at the kindergarten is infinitely more understandable, okay, than fucking trying to brainwash them with like objectivist Ayn Rand thought.
Earn or the property value of your house.
On useless stuff. What about debt?
Mostly, yes. I mean, they're supposed to spend it on things like the police. They're not supposed to spend it on just random projects or silly things that they have in their head, and they tend to spend it on kind of silly things very often. But as you get older, you will realize how little you like taxes.
Yeah, he's way off base about that.
I come from a state called California,
Oh,
where monsters roam the streets and garbage is strewn everywhere. I think that Biden kind of makes up the rules as he goes. I don't think, unfortunately, he cares very much about the rules for being president. I think he just tries to do whatever he can do. Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia is my current favorite Democrat. He's preventing Joe Biden from doing a lot of bad things. So, guys, you just learned more than you will in all of college about how the government works. Government is what takes all of your money.
Yo, that's disgusting. Let's watch the whole thing. Fuck it. I'm such a crackhead, dude. I was like, yo, that's really fucked up. Give me that whole thing. Now it's time to watch the whole thing. Oh God, so awful. Yeah, he said homeless people are monsters.
So
what a
here we-
fucking animal, dude. What a disgusting piece of shit. I mean, straight up. I mean, Ben Shapiro is a monster, like literally, and should not be around children. Just because he looks like a child, he like can get away with being around children, but
We are today at a public library, and I know what you're thinking. Ben, haven't you read all the books there already? Of course I have, but that's not why we're here. My producers have given me a stack of cards. They have a bunch of terms on them having to do with the government. I have to explain these to very, very small children in a fashion that kids can understand. So we'll find out how this is going to go. This video is sponsored by our friends over at Conservakids.
What the fuck is conservakids? Bro, what the fuck is conservakids? God damn it, dude. Are you serious? These motherfuckers are literally doing projection again. Conservakids raise kids who love America. Children's books that teach core American values. American values are under attack. Today's culture is actively trying to diminish the value of freedom, courage, and hard work, and by inundating our children with messages that undermine their principles. Like, and I cannot stress this enough, sharing is caring. Okay? Like when they say American kids are being indoctrinated to anti-American values, they mean like literally helping, sharing. Like that's communism. I fucking hate these people, man. They are such scum fuckers. Like, holy shit. They're literally trying to make people as awful as they are. Like, kids are beautiful. They're fucking, they're like a blank slate. They're innocent. And you're turning around and you're like, actually, you should be a scumbag like me. You should be a fucking terrified piece of shit who literally calls homeless people monsters, okay? Conservakids is the creation of two college friends, Kevin Killingsworth and Robert Rourke, who each have families of their own, but the story of conservakids is generations in the making. Ideals such as liberty, faith, courage, individualism, self-reliance, and equality were etched into the American character. Yeah, equality. Yeah, totally. As our ancestors carved out a nation, yeah, carved it by literally, you know, carving the fucking indigenous population. Anyway, in this vast continent, our books seek to impart these bedrock American values to the next generation at an early age. It's an exceptional nation. If you're like us, you watched the unease of the decline of American culture in the past 2 decades, you probably wondered how to best communicate the patriotism that was prevalent during your own childhood. For us, that was the 1980s and 90s, born of the sacrifice and wisdom of our grandparents, the greatest generation, and American president who put freedom on the offensive once again. I mean, stuff like this doesn't work. And it's not going to work, no matter how much fucking money you put into it, unless you like literally make it a part of the public education system and structure, which they could. Conservakids enables you to clearly communicate these timeless American ideals to your children, like putting an American hat on your dog. That is a timeless ideal. Okay, that's true. Dogs with hats, no matter what the hat looks like, very cute, very funny. I do like that. I'm on board. Okay. After Kevin's grandparents passed away, he found a box of their important documents and treasured photographs. Porn. Granddad porn. Among them was an envelope that contained the following quotation. I do not choose to be a common man. It is my right to be uncommon. I seek to develop whatever talents God gave me, not security. I do not wish to be kept a citizen, humbled and dulled by having the state look after me. Okay, this dude definitely, like, this is... First of all, if you're writing letters to yourself in like the 60s, you're in the closet. Okay, fellas, I'm sorry. Is it gay to write letters to yourself? Yes. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So homie was just straight up doing like bunga bunga parties with Ayn Rand, which is real. Look that up. Okay. Grandpa was, you know, getting his ass cheeks clapped, blown to fucking smithereens by all of the objectivist libertarian intellectuals. Okay. And then after, you know, while he was, after he was done with getting his cheeks clapped, okay, he would turn around and write letters to himself about how he's picking himself up by his bootstraps. Okay. Bunga bunga parties are what Berlusconi used to do in office. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence. Hold on, dude. Hold on. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence. The thrill of fulfillment to the stale, calm utopia. I will not trade freedom for the beneficence, nor my dignity for a handout. I will never cower before any earthly master, nor bend to any threat. It is my heritage to stand erect, and that's precisely what I do. Oh boy, oh brother, I am so erect. Especially when another man is holding me down, pushing my head into the pillows. That's right. It's my heritage. To stand proud and unafraid. To think and act myself and enjoy the benefit of my creations and face the world boldly and say, this, with God's help, I have done. And this is what it means to drive a Ford F-150 pickup truck. Okay, this quote embodies the American spirit that we remember our grandparents and the spirit of independence and optimism and appreciation for the freedom and opportunity found in this great land. So, how can you save people? Buy the ConservaKids series. The first 3 books in the series are available, with more coming in the future. Read with your children. Feel confident your children are equipped. Why did you lie and say leftists aren't trying to recruit kids? I mean, even before we talk about Bernie Sanders recruiting kids, I'm doing the same shit, except you guys are not as young as like kindergartners. Anyway. So Ben Shapiro teaches politics to little kids is just, that sounds horrible.
Still no mullet, it's the only way to turn the hogs.
This sounds absolutely horrible, dude. But hey, listen, since I do indoctrination to little kids all day, every day, okay? Why don't we watch Ben Shapiro do the same? But the number one indoctrination I do is the top of the hour ad break, where I tell you that there's a top of the hour ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. That's right. We're about to start this. But if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, letting you know ahead of time that the top of the hour ad break is here. And all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5, or you can do that for free with a Twitch Prime if you don't have $5. Or if you're lucky, you can get gifted a sub. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Hasan's little himbos do the propaganda.
Hey guys, how's it going? Wow, you're very well-behaved children.
No disrespect, my man
Alright, so I'm
Hasan,
supposed to
because that
teach you
dude's
about
good looking
things.
as fuck and probably slay more pussy than I count on 2 hands. But you know, I'd rather be a big dude with a big head than a big dude with a small head. I'm just saying.
Fucking.
I'm just saying.
He's a gigantic head.
I love Hasan though. I love him, bro.
I was in awe. I respect it. I was like, I wish.
No disrespect.
I wish. Anyway, he really do got a noggin though. Anyway, your head's got swapped at birth. No, I mean, he's a big dude in general. So no, his head's perfect. I'm telling you, I'm jealous of his head. Wait, woke U.S. Army girl boss has 2 lesbian parents and she protests with BLM? Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Okay, should we? I want to see what these fucking books look like. What if I click on it? What is this? Oh, these books are just straight up like Taste of Freedom. Like it's actually, you know, the indigenous genocide never happened. And like, you know, we didn't do that. And then the Land of Opportunity is probably like pro-capitalism. And like, you know, I started a lemonade stand and then sold NFTs and now I'm a millionaire. And then the Home of the Brave, I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's probably like World War II. Like women, back when women were like really working in the kitchen. That sort of thing. It's all white kids too. It's pretty funny. I mean, they're going after their target market. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would they do? Ronald Reagan. Freedom is never more than 1 generation away from extinction. Dude, Ronald Reagan is the worst person, dude. Like actually the fucking worst person. Some pictures from the book. Annie, I want you to understand, Home of the Brave isn't just the last line we sing before a ball game. It's something we should stand for every single day. Courage leads to freedom. If you can't be brave, you won't be free very long. And if Americans ever stop being brave, Americans will no longer be free. Dude, you say that, but then you're like, if my daughter gets fucking vaccinated, I'm going to lose my mind. Like I can't wear a fucking mask. Like how do you say like, oh yeah, we need to be brave. And then you literally fucking freak out when like, you know, schools were desegregated. Be brave, unless you're around a black person, in which case you should be very afraid, or an immigrant, or someone that just like doesn't speak English, or you know, a Muslim person, or I don't know, wearing a mask at Applebee's before you suck down on a $5 jalapeno poppers, or your doctor that tells you you should get vaccinated. Like, just so many things. Conservatives are fucking terrified of everything. Everything. They live a life of extreme fear, and then they're like, oh, be brave. Sometimes being brave means sailing into the unknown waters. Yeah. Sometimes being brave means, you know, getting your Donald Trump flag out, okay, and getting a bunch of your best friends and going to protest outside of Chili's because they won't let you in without a mask. That's what sometimes being brave requires. That's what it entails. Here are the pilgrims crossing the Atlantic Ocean in a little wooden ship called the Mayflower. They had to be brave to cross a vast ocean in order to worship God freely. We can go to church today because of their courageous journey 400 years ago. Oh, dude, this is why it backfires. This is the same reason why all you little hoes in the chat went to Catholic school, okay?
Almost to 9 months.
Like, this kind of indoctrination, it just always backfires. You read that shit, you're like, ew, that's why we can go to church? Yo, this shit sucks, dude. Fuck the pilgrims. You know what I mean? Wait, there's another one? What happened, guys? Why the long faces, Dad asked. A fish pulled my rod into the lake, Travis explained as Dad listened. The kids recounted the story of the huge fish Annie caught and the splash they heard as the fish pulled Travis's rod into the water. Will you buy me a new rod, Dad asked? Travis asked. I'm sorry, bud. We just don't have extra money right now. You can put it on your Christmas list. Christmas? That's so far away. It's only July, Travis protested. Well, you can try to make your own money if you don't want to wait. What do you mean? Travis asked with a puzzled expression on his face. He'd never considered making his own money before. Child labor, baby. The value of a goddamn dollar goes a long way. You got them small, tiny, childlike hands that you can use. Them kids in Indonesia do it. Why can't you? Travis, America is the land of opportunity. People come here from all over the world to pursue their dreams. Any person, even a kiddo like you, can use your abilities to make money to buy things you need or want. You just need to identify the right opportunity. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, why are they fucking... Is this agitprop for more child labor? Like, are they trying to get conservatives on board with child labor? I almost exited out of OBS and ended stream. Conservatives talk a lot about the value of working for your money and then become property investors. Yeah, that's pretty funny too. But anyway, let's continue with this.
So get ready. Yay?
I've seen my mom look at him on Facebook. She said he was a very smart guy.
Do you think he is?
Well, now that I've met him, maybe.
Freedom. Okay, freedom.
Definition?
Oh yeah, give me a definition. Go for it.
America.
Definition of freedom is America. Okay, that's actually okay. I kind of like that. I'm with you. America. Okay, so
America.
Freedom is not the ability to do whatever you want. Freedom is the ability to make good choices.
Unless you're a Republican, in which case, like, freedom is the ability to do whatever you want, and also extra freedom if you're a Republican, in which where you can literally stop others from doing whatever they want. Like, you get extra liberties when you're a Republican to be able to, I don't know, manage the government despite holding on to like 30% of the fucking voter base of the Republican Party. You can get the Republican Party to act out on your ridiculous desires, even if 75% of the country believes that abortion, especially in the first trimester, should be a constitutionally protected right. One that would even be considered a super precedent by even the most reactionary Supreme Court justices. But of course, as long as you're fucking evangelical, that means you have extra rights. Okay, kids?
Choices and have those pay off. A lot of people kind of think that freedom is you get to do what you want. So if you want to run into a tree, that's freedom.
Eat.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't eat people like that. You don't have freedom to eat people. Cannibalism.
Wait,
It's been
he says
public
freedom is
house
running
once
into a
or
tree. Yeah,
something.
freedom is when the Ford Pinto could get like a easy $5 per car fix, but you know, you make that own choice to buy the Ford Pinto, knowing full well that it'll explode. It has the capacity to explode. That's freedom. Indoctrinate these kids, bro. Do it.
Bad.
I forgot what that's called.
It's called cannibalism.
My mom and dad told me I was gonna meet Ben Shapiro.
And did you know who he was?
Nope.
Government. Okay, so who has an idea about government? Go for it.
I don't.
Government is what takes all of your money and gives you very little in return.
That is not true.
Okay, that's kind. I mean, it's kind of true. It depends on the kind of government. Yeah, that is what taxes are for, but taxes are theft, children. The reality is that government is necessary so that people don't hurt each other, so that people don't murder each other. Right, so people don't eat people. That's right.
Yes.
You do need a government to prevent people from eating people. The Constitution. Who knows something about the Constitution? Anybody heard of the Constitution? Anybody heard of the Constitution?
Heard of it.
Okay, so the Constitution. Okay, the Constitution is the document that lays out the list of rules for what the government can do and what the government cannot do. So the Declaration of Independence is 1776. So right as we're founding the country, right as the founding fathers are founding the country in the Revolutionary War, we fought a war against Great Britain in 1776.
Maybe you do know a lot.
What was that?
And talk okay, maybe you do know a lot. And talk fast.
Yeah, I do talk.
Yeah, dude, 6-year-olds fucking find him to be intelligent. Real slam dunk here, dude.
But you guys can keep up. You're young.
I do run pretty fast.
I'm sure you do.
I run very fast. I mean, run super
Let me tell you, I don't worry about talking too fast with kids because my kids wipe me out. My kids tire me out. Okay, the president.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Who knows who the
Biden.
president is right now?
Biden.
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
That's right.
Unfortunately, Joe Biden.
I'm with you.
Unfortunately, Joe Biden.
Yeah, unfortunately, Joe Biden. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Trump,
Yeah.
he is the best. He was better. Don't insult the president because he will come and attack you.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's way off base about that.
Taxes. Okay, do you guys like
Wait, what did he say?
Yeah, he's way off base about that.
taxes?
Yeah, he's way off base about that. Yo, this kid's base, dude. Look at these juicers, dude. This is why I talk to XQC about politics, okay? There's one juicer in there who's like, yeah, no, fuck this shit, okay? Ben Shapiro, you are off base, sir. Oh, man. Or maybe he's talking about the other kid, but I'm going to imagine that he's talking about Ben Shapiro because that's funnier for me, okay? In my head canon.
Okay, do you guys like taxes?
Taxes are fees that you have to pay for your houses.
Well, yeah, there is.
And air conditioning and solar.
Right, you have to pay taxes on like everything.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Like
Except
electricity.
not on your income in Florida because
I hate
Florida's amazing.
electricity.
Right, so taxes are the government takes a part of the money that you spend or the money that you earn or the property
Then they
value of your
spend
house.
it on useless stuff. What about debt?
Mostly, yes. I mean, they're supposed to spend it on things like the police. They're not supposed to spend it on just random projects or silly things that they have in their head, and they tend to spend it on kind of silly things very often. But
Yeah, like fucking, I don't know, defending the nation state project that Israel has, or giving them, you know, billions and billions of dollars for the Iron Dome. Like that, would Ben Shapiro consider that to be a silly project? No, he would not. He would say that's actually the most important thing that you can spend money on. Yeah, it's only a silly project when it's like, it's only a silly project when it's fucking infrastructure, okay? Oh yeah, you think we should build bridges in Pittsburgh? How about you build a bridge and get over it? You know, you silly goose.
as you get older, you will realize how little you like taxes. Taxes are very, very annoying.
I already think they're terrible.
Alrighty, let's see.
I
what
already
else.
think they're terrible. Oh my god, dude, these kids already read the fucking the conservakids books, bro. They're already read some books.
Yeah.
Quantitative easing.
What?
Wow, who put this one in here?
What is that?
All right, are we really gonna do
Who's
this?
laughing?
We could do this. Okay,
No.
so yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Everybody's laughing.
The reason that they're laughing is because this is super duper complicated. You know what a dollar is, right? Y'all used dollars before. How about Monopoly money? Have you guys ever played Monopoly? Right? Okay.
My mom and dad in it.
If you guys went to the store with Monopoly money, could you buy anything?
No.
No, you couldn't. Why not?
Because it's fake.
Because it's not real money. There is an agency of the federal government. It's called the Federal Reserve. Okay, the Federal Reserve controls how many dollars are out there. If they just print a bunch of dollars and then they just give you those dollars, it turns out they didn't make you rich. All that happened is that your dollar now doesn't buy as many things. If the Federal Reserve just makes $1,000 and gives it to you and gives it to everybody, you can't buy an ice cream bar with $1 anymore. Now the ice cream bar is going to cost like $1,000. Okay, that's what quantitative easing is.
Can you explain to me the
What? So why has like inflation been way stagnant in comparison to fucking how much quantitative easing has happened over the course of the past like fucking 10 to 20 years? What the fuck? Ice cream should be $1,000. Why is it not $1,000? You haven't tried to buy ice cream recently, have you? Yeah, no, I'm so out of touch, dude. That's why I think ice cream is only like fucking $5, you know? How stupid of me when I haven't realized that it's actually $1,000 now.
concept of quantitative easing? Go.
I forgot.
So guys, you just learned more than you will in all of college about how the government works. So one of the questions that I frequently get asked is, how do I talk to my own children about conservative values and the things that matter? And my answer is ConservaKids. ConservaKids brings you books like Home of the Brave, for example, in which they discuss things like American values and American history. They're beautifully illustrated.
This is literally a hashtag ad. Sometimes being brave means signing your name. Here are the men of the American Revolution. We call them our founding fathers. They owned slaves, and they actually thought that that was poggers. The king was a big bully named George III. Our founders had to be brave to win their independence from the king and Great Britain because they were
Really
courageous.
well-written, and they have values.
Today, okay,
like
we already
American
saw this
values
one.
and American history.
Today, we live in the nation they founded, the United States of
They're
America.
beautifully illustrated, they're really well written, and they have values that you can feel comfortable sharing with your children, which is the most important thing. There's so many forces out there that are seeking to twist what kids think. There's so many people out there who want your...
Wait, but he's literally doing that. Like, he's doing that right now. He's like, there's so many people that are twisting how kids think. There's so many people who are twisting how fucking kids think. Okay. Which is why we need to twist them into how we think. That's better.
Your kids to believe things that they really shouldn't believe, who want to take control of your child's education away
I gotta
from you.
pee, I'll be back.
Not so with ConservaKids. ConservaKids is the way that you can teach your kids about the stuff that matters. They bring you all sorts of...
Bro, this motherfucker does ad reads on a daily basis and he still sucks at it. How is he so bad at ad reads, dude?
Beautiful books. They have a great variety, a great selection. Check them out today at theconservakids.com/Shapiro. That's theconservakids.com/Shapiro. You get 15% off when you use code 15Ben. Again, they just make great materials. They're safe for all your kids. Not just safe, they're virtuous for you to get for your kids. Theconservakids.com/Shapiro. That's theconservakids.com/Shapiro. 15% off with code 15Ben. Okay, go for it.
What do you think about like superstars and athletes talking about politics?
So everybody in the country gets to talk about whatever they want to talk about, but athletes and superstars generally don't know anything about what they're talking about when it comes to politics. When LeBron James says things, that doesn't mean he knows things. Yeah.
Will you ever be a president?
You know, all the presidents are now 100 years old, right? Like Joe Biden is really, really old. Joe Biden is 79 years old. I'm 38, which to you guys seems like super old, right? No? Okay, good. That's true.
My mom's 42. My dad's 52. My dad is 48.
I'll wait until my kids are grown up. I would never run for office while I have little kids, because I want to be home with my kids. My kids are super cute. I want to spend like a lot of time with them.
When is Ben gonna admit that he's gonna run for president? If he wanted to be president, he would probably be it tomorrow, but he just talks about it. Raise your hand if you want Trump to be president. That means you as well. I want you to be president.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Why are the people angry at the government?
It's kind of, I mean, it is kind of sad to see, like, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's just fucking kids, you know, they're gonna change their minds regardless, but it still is kind of sad to see how much indoctrination can occur.
Keep him away from the children.
They want this to be how all public schools are run, law. Yeah, dude, it just shows the views of their parents. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I mean, I love Obama because my mom loved Obama. No, for sure, for sure, for sure. And after a certain point, like you either become a dummy who just like votes the party line and doesn't really think about it at all, think about these things at all, or you fucking stumble across the HasanAbi broadcast originally as a hater and you're like, oh, fuck this guy, I hate this guy. You come in to just like shit on me. And then you realize like, wait a minute, maybe I like this guy actually. I think he has some good ideas. And, you know, maybe he's a funny, charismatic individual. You know, I'm gonna actually pay attention to this guy. And then you find yourself becoming a socialist. And that's fine. That's cool as well. You know? And then 9 months later, you're like, I'm actually more leftist than he is. And fuck him. He is a counter-revolutionary. He is a revisionist, disgusting revisionist, and I hate him. And he is strayed away from the principled application of Marxist-Leninist values. Anyway, that's like, and then you try to become an influencer, but it's not working out for you. So then you just like become more and more reactionary every fucking day. I go with that one. All right, let's continue.
Why are people angry at the government? Because sometimes the government tells us to do stuff.
Wait, what? Black people are what?
People angry at the government.
Why are people angry at the government?
Oh,
because
he didn't
sometimes
say.
the government tells us.
He didn't say black people angry at the government. He said, why are people angry at the government? For a second, I thought he said black people are angry at the government. I was like, holy shit.
To do stuff the government shouldn't tell us to do.
Do you think homeschooling will ever be banned?
Not in Florida. So I think that there will be places that try to stop homeschooling. I come from a state called California, where monsters roam the streets and garbage is strewn everywhere.
He's just straight up talking about fucking. He's talking about homeless people. He's saying homeless people are monsters.
It's a horror-scape. No, I mean, I'm joking. They don't actually have real monsters, but it's a really poorly, like the way that they run the state is really bad. So they have lots of crime, they have high taxes.
Like you think there is a monster.
Right, exactly. I came here because Florida is amazing, guys. You're so lucky to be growing up in Florida. Florida's amazing.
America is the best, but Florida's really hot. What does the government do?
What does the government do? Okay, so there's various kinds of government. There's your local government, like where you live. And then there's the state government, like the state of Florida, and then there's the federal government. They all do different things. So your local government, they do the police and they do the firefighting. Okay, then there's the state government. The state government decides, for example, how money goes to your local public school, for example, or how taxes get paid, and how roads get made and all of that. Then there's the federal government. The federal government, the Constitution says what the federal government can do. Make sure that there's an army and a navy and an air force, and that they are able to protect us against people who would want to attack the United States. That's the biggest thing the federal government does. Yeah.
Do you think Biden actually follows his?
Yeah, that's the only thing. The federal government is here exclusively to fucking, you know, protect us by building an army. That's it. Bro, Ben Shapiro, like, I love Ben Shapiro's take. His approach to this is like literally like a theocratic monarchy. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, the federal... The monarch will, take some of your gold and then turn around and pay for a standing army when it's time to go, you know, purge the barbarians at the gates. It's like, and all the lords get together and, you know, make sure that their workers are also a part of the standing army so we can fight back against the Ottomans that are coming over. It's like, that's the only thing that the government is supposed to do. It's like, what about healthcare, roads, infrastructure, schooling? Nope.
Get made and all of that. Then there's the federal government. The federal government, the Constitution says what the federal government can do. Make sure that there's an army and a navy and an air force, and that they are able to protect.
The army and a navy and an air force, bro. That's it. That's what the government does. Government went army, navy, air force. That's it. So stupid.
Against people who would want to attack the United States. That's the biggest thing the federal government does.
Yeah.
Do you think Biden actually follows his own law?
I think that Biden kind of makes up the rules as he goes. I don't think, unfortunately, he cares very much about the rules for being president. I think he just tries to do whatever he can do. And then he hopes that nobody stops him, which is not a very good way of being president. And that's why the founders were really smart. The founders created a system where there are people who can stop you if you break the rules, which is really important.
Do you think China purposefully caused a pandemic?
I think that China purposefully covered up a pandemic. It probably started.
Hell yeah, baby. China flu. Tell those kids. They should know the truth. It's the China virus. little kid, learn about it. It's the Wuhan flu. It's like little babies, dude. What the fuck?
In a laboratory in China, and then it got released, and then they pretended that it was not their fault, and they didn't know what was going on, and they lied a lot, and then it got out and killed a lot of people.
Do you think the Supreme Court will overturn Roe versus Wade?
Wow. I think the Supreme Court will not overturn Roe versus Wade, unfortunately. I have a feeling that the Supreme Court...
Unfortunately, kids. Unfortunately, kids, the Supreme Court will not be overturning Roe v. Wade. Oh, bummer, dude. What? Fuck. I'm literally 6 right now, and I'm so bummed right now, dude. That's crazy. What the fuck? Yo, this video is awesome. I wish he debated them. That'd be pretty funny. Like, Ben Shapiro destroys 6-year-old in the marketplace of ideas. There's not enough of that. That's the good stuff. That's what I want to see. Like a kid being like, my mom says sharing is caring. And the Ben Shapiro's like, that's communist bullshit. How about you learn the value of $1 first, kid?
Court is going to change the rules of Roe versus Wade, but that doesn't mean they're going to throw it out completely. They're going to do what they always do, and they're going to be confusing about it.
Who is your favorite Democrat?
Wow, that is a difficult question.
I know, right?
Alive? A Democrat who's alive?
We finally
Right now, Joe Manchin. Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia is my current favorite Democrat.
Like, what does that kid know what Roe v. Wade is? Like, he's 6 years old. You think he knows how to fuck? Like, you think he knows what fucking is? You think he knows how children are made? This motherfucker thinks it's still being brought in by Stark or Goose or whatever the fuck. Stork? You know what I mean? Like what? Roe v. Wade is when you kill the fucking geese. Okay? Stork? What is it? Stark? What's the fucking bird? I don't know. English is my second language. Shut the fuck up. What is it? Which one is it? Is it stork? Is that how you say it? What is the bird? What's the bird? What's the bird? What's the bird? What's the bird? Stork is the bird. Okay, thank you. Fucking Christ. You guys suck, dude. You guys are, I don't know, dude. I am so fucking, my brain is not working, okay? You're being ableist. I'm stupid, and you're being ableist for making fun of me for being stupid. There you go. Fucking owned.
He's preventing Joe Biden from doing a lot of bad things.
Do you think we can have a stable government again?
I mean, I think that the government is still pretty stable, is the truth. We should be grateful to live in a country where the government is this stable. The truth is that if you look at history and if you look at all other countries, there are a lot of countries that really don't have a stable government, and it's really difficult. We're so...
It's because we fucked them up. A lot of countries don't have a stable government because we've decided that they have natural resources that we need to extract, you know? Some countries want to do what is known as autonomy children. That's when, you know, some countries decide, hey, we have stuff coming out of our backyard. We should perhaps, you know, make the money for ourselves and use it on our own people. And then we say, as America, no, you can't do that. And then we go in there and we kill those people. And then we control their resources. And if they don't let us control their resources, then young children, what we end up doing is, you know, making sure that they can no longer participate in the global marketplace.
Lucky to live in this country, we really are. So as much as we have problems here in the United States, this is still a fabulous, fabulous country, and we should all really be grateful to live here. And that I guess is the thing that I would say to all you guys. You guys you're gonna live like for a super long time, and you're gonna get to see all sorts of amazing things happen in the country. And the most important thing to remember is the harder you work, the better your life is going to be. The better the decisions you make, the more responsible you are, the more you help other people, the better your life is gonna be. In this country, which is the best country in the world, if you make great decisions, you're gonna have an unbelievably awesome life. You're gonna make a huge difference in the world, and you can make the world a better place.
I mean, they're going to be fine because they're like obviously rich kids. Like they're, you know, I suspect that these are like rich Florida kids, you know what I mean?
Oh, good question. Okay, so this is a yarmulke. Jews and Christians believe in the same God. We just
Not Muslims, though. Wait, why did he say Jews and Christians believe in the same God? Muslims believe in the same God too, you fucking dickhead. It's literally called the Abrahamic religions. What the fuck? Yo! That's fucked up. That's fucked up, Ben. That is so fucked. Never skipping a beat, dude. This is a good opportunity to fucking, you know, early on, capture the attention of children and get them to not learn that, like, Allah is also just the Arabic word for God.
Have slightly different beliefs about the kind of stuff that we have to do that God says that we have to do. So what this means is that Orthodox Jews who keep a lot of commandments, we keep this on our head, right? In the Bible, when it talks about the Israelites, that's the Jews. So the Jews eventually, you know, now we're their descendants. So we keep the yarmulke on our head to remind us that God is around us at all times, so we should make good decisions, basically. Alrighty, guys. Well, you can go, like, enjoy your day now, because it's all over. So you're good. Thank you, guys. It's great to meet all of you.
That's so funny. I do find that wonderful that he was like, I'm gonna get one off on these kids. Like, I'm gonna make sure that they don't know. I'm gonna sneak that one in, you know, that it's just the Jews and the Christians that believe in the same gods. They're the same God, and no one else, kids. No one else, children. Respect. Why were there no kids of color in that class? Because it's like a rich Florida. I mean, it's like
you want to
carefully.
take some of these kids home.
I have 3 of my own, so more children in my house. No, they've got parents. I feel like their parents should keep them.
Which is tougher, talking to kids about government or explaining government to Democrats?
Oh, by far, it's more difficult to explain government to Democrats because they're so certain about the things that they know, and those things are just wrong. Whereas kids just don't know things, and you can actually explain.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like kids are easier to indoctrinate into my worldview than like adult Democrats. When you tell them taxation is theft, people go, hey, you sound like a fucking idiot. Like, how do we build the roads then, Ben? You know, and that's the harder to brainwash when someone understands that, like, you know, taxes are a necessity for infrastructure that we rely on.
Explain them to them.
Are you more or less hopeful for the future?
I'm way more hopeful for the future than before I did this because those kids are smarter than the people that we have in Congress currently.
I only came today because I thought Knowles was gonna be here.
Ew. You basically did this.
Liberty and property. It's John Locke. This is your lunch. Now, you should be able to do whatever you want to with this, right? If you want to eat all of it, great. If you want to throw it away in the garbage, that's your prerogative. But here I come, the government. And I get to take 40% of your lunch. And that, Lauren, is how taxes work.
That's not fair.
You're learning. Uh-oh. Capital gains tax.
That's funny. Of course, the difference is that, like, that's a joke. This is like a libertarian character that is, you know, like the joke is that he's like far-fetched libertarian working at the Parks and Recs department. Ben Shapiro is very serious. All right. Speaking of another thing that's actually pretty funny, even though it's not supposed to be, and is not intended as a joke, let's take a look at the new U.S. Army Go Army ad. That's right, folks. I'm not getting paid for this. But you'll probably be seeing these on the ad breaks when I run them at the top of the hour in the next 30 minutes. The Calling.
This is the story of a soldier who operates your nation's Patriot missile defense systems.
What the fuck?
It begins in California. with a little girl raised by 2 moms.
Yo, she got gay moms. Listen, are you a California liberal with gay moms, dude? Guess what? You can still be part of the army and operate the Patriot missile defense system. That's right. We don't care. Be gay.
Although I had a fairly typical childhood, took ballet, played violin, I also marched for equality.
Oh, this is from last year. I didn't even know that this was a thing. This is awesome, dude.
I like to think I've been defending freedom from an early age. When I was 6 years old, one of my moms had an accident that left her paralyzed.
What the fuck?
Doctors said she might never walk again.
What the fuck?
She tapped into my family's pride to get back.
Yeah, what? I've never watched this before. You watched this last year? I watched this last year? I don't remember. Did I just like burn this out of my mind? What the fuck? Bro, I literally do not remember this. I actually do not remember this. This is so fucked up. Like, hey, one of my gay moms got saddled with medical debt for the rest of her life because America is a dog shit country that has the opportunity to actually pay for people, okay, to actually pay for people's health care, but refuses to do so because, again, it's a dog shit country. And also, you should want to defend this dog shit country. Great. Great stuff, dude. What is this? Video comparing Russian army ad to US army ad goes viral. What the fuck? Why are you sending me an RT Russia Today clip, dude? Courtesy of the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation.
On her feet, eventually standing at the altar to marry my other mom. With such powerful role models, I finished high school at the top of my class and then attended UC Davis, where I joined a sorority full of other strong women. But as graduation approached, I began feeling like I'd been handed so much in life, a sorority girl stereotype. Sure, I'd spent my life around inspiring women, but what had I really achieved on my own? One of my sorority sisters was studying abroad.
What the fuck do you mean? Like, what? The only way to get out of that, like, sorority girl vibes is by fucking, what, killing brown children? Like, that's why I enlisted. So I can make something of myself, you know? Fucking murking brown kids overseas.
In Italy. Another was climbing Mount Everest.
That was fast.
I needed my own adventures, my own challenge. And after meeting with an army recruiter, I found it. A way to prove my inner strength and maybe shatter.
Bro, that's the whack. Okay, no one gives a fuck about this. Let's be real. No shot is anybody going. No fucking shot is anyone going, oh man, I can't wait to join the army for some fun times. You know what I mean? For some little baby fun times. It's like, what the fuck?
As high.
This is so fucked up, dude.
There's some stereotypes.
I mean, but it doesn't work. This is the reason why the army recruitment is like fallen, okay? You need another 9/11 to like actually fucking whip the country back into like the angry militant fervor that caused so many people to join. Like otherwise, like the army is on the army's recruitment practices are dog shit. Like it doesn't work. Nobody wants to fucking join the military, dude. You have to absolutely be part of either a military family, okay, or you're like a part of the poverty draft where you got caught, okay? You just like got clapped, you got caught, and you you were duped, suckered into fucking joining. But other than that, like you're either like a Pete Buttigieg. I don't think you can say that on camera. Wait, what? What do you mean? I didn't say like it's a good thing. I'm saying it's clearly a bad thing. I'm saying that like the reason why army recruitment was at its highest level in in recent years was because of 9/11. After 9/11, a lot of people were fucking angry, scared. That's why they joined the military. That's why so many people enlisted. That's when we accelerated That's what we accelerated our imperialist endeavors in the Middle East. And since then, recruitment has been going on fucking going down aggressively.
Along the way. I'm U.S. Army Corporal Emma Malone Lord, and I answered my phone.
Malone Lord? What the fuck is that? That's so random, but like...
Everyone loses when the military is in the game.
Malone Lord. Sick, dude. That's dope. That's tight. Gary V opened the first NFT only. How did you send me this, like, the end of this ad? Gary V opened the first NFT only club.
The world's first members only private dining experience where membership is purchased on the blockchain and owned by the token holder.
A premier dining destination in New York City that will only be accessible through an NFT token.
We will be the first NFT only member.
Bro, every NFT guy looks like a conservative commentator. I swear to God. Like, this is like Fat Walsh, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's just why? What's going on?
Club.
What kind of compelled me to jump all in and really become part of a restaurant group instead of a passive investor or an enthusiast was an aligned interest that we were going to try to rewrite the game. Hence the things we're doing with NFTs.
We as chefs and restaurant operators have tried to identify what's the best path for New York City and how do we do something new, innovative, and fresh and fun.
I think New York City is the premier dining destination in the world. Fly Fish Club is going to be a modern interpretation of everything that you love and appreciate when you walk into a restaurant, but turned upside.
So a restaurant, but like a membership fee that is on the blockchain that I guess swings wildly depending on how the crypto schemes are going in general. It's just it's called a restaurant, but the only way you can get in is if you're a fucking turbo virgin, okay? That's it. That's the only way. If you're like literally the most sexless motherfucker on the planet, that's the only way they let you into the restaurant.
Down on its face.
Membership fee that varies every minute between $20 and $20,000, depending on how many fucking celebrities they can bring on to the scam.
Inside out. Hospitality to me just means a whole lot of love. When you walk into one of our restaurants, you're gonna feel the love from beginning to end.
Fish has always been something that I've gravitated towards, something I've always enjoyed cooking, and Josh felt the same way. So it'll be seafood focused, and we're taking our influences from anywhere from Peru to Japan to New England style seafood, and we're using the best quality ingredients that we can source locally and globally.
I'm thrilled to announce this project because it's never been done before.
Bro, this guy straight looks like one of the Bored Apes.
I'm thrilled.
Like, he literally looks like a Bored Ape. Is this the Bored Ape guy? Be honest. Is this the Bored Ape Yacht Club guy? Is this who is tailored off of? Be honest. Don't lie to me. Come on. We're among friends here. Just explain.
Thrilled to
Come on. I mean, homie looks like an NFT.
Announce this project because it's never been done before. It's extremely innovative, and it turns a membership into an asset for the people that join our community.
We're not a country club. We're not a club. Like, this is you own it. Let's call it what it is. Everywhere else you rent, you pay an upfront fee and then you pay every year. The fact that I actually own that asset.
Wait, but this doesn't make sense. Like, what are they talking? So it's just a restaurant. Like, it's just a scam restaurant. There's nothing innovative about this.
We're not a country club. We're not a club. Like, this is you own it. Let's call it what it is. Everywhere else you rent, you pay an upfront fee and then you pay every year. The fact that I actually own that asset and can list it and sell it is a remarkable innovation.
That's what's innovative, is that like you can pump and dump your restaurant membership Dude, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Dude, you know what this is, right? Chatters, a lot of you are too young, but your parents are familiar with this. It's called a timeshare, which is yet another scam. Okay? It's literally, this is not even a country club. It's just a timeshare. You know when you like watch old movies and like some fucking used car salesman looking motherfucker will like bring everyone into the conference hall of a Holiday Inn, okay? And there's like posters behind him. And he points to those posters and he says like, you want a new future? Like, do you want to have fun and in a beautiful new destination? Like once for 3 weeks, once a year. That's what this is. But for, you know, for the restaurant.
We have two different tokens at Fly Fish Club.
We have a Fly Fish token and we have a Fly Fish Omakase token. Fly Fish token gets you access to the cocktail room, the restaurant, an outdoor space that has iconic views of New York City.
And then the second token is the Omakase token.
Fly Fish Omakase token gets you access to everything that the Fly Fish token gives you, in addition to an omakase experience curated by one of the best sushi masters in the country.
My career has been predicated on what's in it for the person on the other side of my transaction. Every ounce of my energy on this restaurant has been for the people that take the plunge to buy this token because they respect or expect or believe in our collective and what we can achieve. And
I love that because it's like, so I love when there's like two tiers too. Like, it's not enough that you have the membership token. You can still have the extra exclusive membership token as well on top of that, just so you can have the sushi when you go to the restaurant. You know what I mean? It's fucking sick. They always have to do this, bro. They always have to fucking do this. Like, oh yeah, do you go to Equinox, dude? Well, guess what? You also have Equinox Executive, Equinox VIP. It's like, bro, you're going to Equinox. You're already paying like $200. Just like open up the entire gym, you know? What is this shit? Tier 1 is 8,400. Tier 2 is 14. Oh, God. Ew. And then, of course, it's that much right now. But tomorrow, that could be $300,000. And then the day after that, that could be $0. So what happens when the restaurant fucking, falls apart?
Already planning on what could we add to this token in 2027, 2033, 2047. That's what I do for a living. That's how I think.
Everything VCR Group does and everything that we're going to do at Fly Fish Club is about innovation.
The group behind Fly Fish Club is VCR Group. We're a collective of...
It's like very weird that everything is turned into like a gamble. You know what I mean? Like, we got to spice up our capitalism. Oh, are you a capitalist? Yeah. Do you have some disposable income? Are you also in this asset bubble where you have a lot of cash on hand, but not much to spend it on? Well, guess what? Now you can spend it on this fake thing that we made up that's going to point to a real thing in the real world, potentially in this circumstance, but not in most circumstances. And also that fake thing that we made up could totally fucking swing wildly in its value. But the fact that that volatility that is exclusively based on market speculation, that is like, that has no tangible fundamentals associated with it whatsoever, that will allow you to, potentially make a lot of money or lose all of it. It's fucking fantastic. Okay? It's great.
Operators and hospitality professionals. We wanted to create something new, innovative, and more heartfelt for our guests, our clients, as well as each other.
Like, you can't, the thing is, like, you can't just fucking like buy a membership club to a restaurant. Like, you can't do that. You can't just buy a membership to a restaurant, like a restaurateur or like a restaurant club or anything like that. You have to also be able to potentially sell that, okay? Like, why? Why? Why can't it just be like a normal fucking Soho House type shit? Why? Well, I can't believe I'm defending Soho House now. Like, why can't it just be like a normal membership club? No, it has to be one where you can potentially sell the token to anyone else, okay, for a higher profit. Falling rate of profit, it's going to continue to get more bizarre as it continues. Yeah.
I was born with hospitality in my blood, and that's something that's going to come through every experience you have at the Fly Fish Club.
The thing that I'm most comfortable with is the energy that I've brought and can bring and have brought to this group on the marketing and innovation.
This crazy bullshit is making you defend normal bad capitalism. I know, it's just like so fucking annoying.
Side. Like there's so many variables that come along with NFT life that people don't think about that I've spent a lot of time thinking about. We want to create incredible value for the people that are part of this process.
Funny thing is, like, can't you literally sell your membership to traditional places like that a lot of times too? Can you? I don't think you can sell off your membership to other people, no. There is usually a very selective process. The entire purpose, okay, here's what this is. This is for the nouveau riche who like went to the fucking moon and made like a little bit of money. So they think they're fucking caked up now and they're gonna lose their money. Because the entire purpose of a membership club, and I will tell you this, the entire purpose of a membership club is the exclusivity. It's the selection process, okay? Even with Soho House, which is whack as fuck, like there is still, they wanna tailor their membership around people that meet certain metrics. Like Soho House, for the longest time, I think, used to not allow people in finance to join, in New York especially, because they just didn't want that. They wanted it to be like fucking for creatives, right? So, and that is exactly that's exactly why like this sucks, because you could just like sell it to anyone. You can sell this to anyone. So then all of a sudden, nobody wants to go to a fine dining club and sit next to some dickheads. You know what I mean? Like, just because like some dickhead went to the fucking moon. They sold 21 million worth of memberships. Yes, but it's fucking fake money. It's fake money from crypto nerds, okay? That's the reason why all these NFT idiots like desperately try to fucking cling on to celebrities so that they can pump up their market value, okay? You don't understand NFTs. Yeah, except, you know, here's the reality, okay? If I wanted to fuck you, okay? If I wanted to fuck you and all of your dumbass crypto friends, I could very easily do that. The amount of fucking NFT bros that are in my DMs constantly begging me, telling me that I can get like a free NFT from them as long as I just pump it up and we go to the moon together is unimaginable, okay? I have clout. That's it. That's all I fucking need. The amount of people that are like, yo, dude, I'll give you a free NFT. I'll give you a free NFT. Please, 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 please. Like, I could go to the fucking moon as well if I wanted to. All right, dumbass? It's so crazy. Like, it's making me sound like fucking Ron Paul over here. Like, we gotta literally just go back to the gold standard, okay? I'm Ron Paul now. I'm it's too far. Too far, dude. Like, not everything has to be based off of a speculative asset. What do you think that'll do to the global marketplace, dude? Everything. Everything has to be. You don't get it, Hossie. I am the dickhead no one wants to eat with, so this is good, actually. No, but you don't understand. If you're the dickhead no one wants to eat with, then when other dickheads like you get the fucking access to that exclusive club, that club sucks. And then that will devalue the fucking token that you have because no one wants to go there. No celebrities want to go there. Why are you so chubby, mate? Because every time I sleep with your girlfriend, she gives me another cookie. This is very creepy, mate. I'm in year 7. Fucking awesome. German Twitch streamer who used to be top 10 on the platform promoted Nazi NFT. Wait, what? German Twitch streamer Montana Black faces backlash for promoting NFT featuring Nazi armband? Oh my God. Personally, I probably wouldn't have deleted it. It's also part of history, says Montana Black on the NFT controversy. Wait, what? The swastika armband from the NFT poster was noticed almost immediately by Iris's viewers. One German speaker, that's illegal, dude. You could like go to jail, right? Like that's super illegal in Germany. In the replies of a different mention of the tweet, another user uploaded a screenshot of the same NFT taken from a different source. In the picture below, you can make out the gorilla bear's visual similarities to Hitler. Montana Black later explained his actions during his own Twitch stream. According to a German Twitter user who quoted the now deleted clip of him, the streamer stated that he wouldn't have deleted the post as it was part of history. What? Not if it's art or history? His name is not Montana Black. It's Montana Black 88. And you could bet your ass it's not only because he was born in 1988. Wait, is he born in 1988? According to the German website, the local D. Wait. What is that? Personally, I probably wouldn't have deleted it. And greets. What? Personally, I probably wouldn't have deleted it. It's also part of history. Just because there's a swastika somewhere doesn't mean everyone salutes, stands at attention, and greets Adolf. What?
Hey there, hot stuff.
Apparently it's German slang that has nothing to do with the N-word. Wait, really? That word is actually slang for bro. That dude is 90% a Nazi, but the word starting with D is just German slang. Okay. But like Adolf in front of it, kind of weird. When you put the Adolf in front of it, and they're shilling a Nazi NFT, and you're saying, and your name is Montana Black 88, it's just like a lot of it comes together and it's just like kind of weird. Anyway. Speaking of fascism, the fascist party got third prime minister elections in Portugal. Results are still ongoing, but it will likely be third or fourth, battling aside the Lib party. The post immediately blew up with several Reddit users bashing Montana Black for getting involved in the giveaway. Every time he shows up on LSF, he's gotten himself to entirely avoidable drama. Lmao, he's not a Nazi, he's just a huge idiot. It's not just with the swastika, it's literally just Hitler as a gorilla in the full image. Kongdo Club apologized for the NFT art featuring Nazi armband and receives further backlash. To clarify, the swastika on our art, we had no intention of releasing this with any hate speech. It has been removed from all art and we deeply apologize for the confusion. We at the team wanted to make sure everyone feels comfortable. All depiction of this has been removed permanent. What the fuck? Bro, we made a Hitler, we made like a ape Hitler and we put it on the main page. But we actually just did that as a, you know, with no intention of hate speech. That's crazy. Have you seen the NFT animated series? It's so bad.
Are these Yetis stupid or what? Hey, Chucky, hey, Chucky. Man's not hot, Chucky.
What is this?
Bugger. Fuck. Stupid, nonsensical, goddamn Yetis are at it again.
Leave it to me, boys.
Finally.
What is this? What is happening? See, I don't understand. Like, This is 100% serious, by the way. Musk won. The collection of this NFT collection are neo-Nazis. Bored Ape Yacht Club is racist and started by neo-Nazis. It's a series of 10,000 anthropomorphized ape cartoons sold as NFTs. Since the project's launch, the value has amassed over 4 billion USD and spawned many similar projects. Apes have various clothing and other traits. Most traits are racially oriented or involve some type of military history. The act of disparaging someone by comparing them to an ape monkey goes back hundreds of years. Wait, that does look like the Totem Cove. The BAYC logo looks very similar to the Totem Cove emblem. That makes sense. The project was launched by a company called Yuga Labs, and the Kali Yuga is a popular element of alt-right traditionalist ideology. Yuga Labs has gone to the effort to embed the traditional philosopher's name Rene Guénon, who is credited for bringing Kali Yuga into Western thought, an alt-right icon. Inside one of their puzzles, also embedded is the word macaque, a known racial slur. All the co-founders are anonymous. We don't know their true identities. One of their handles is Gargamel, a character from the Smurfs who's acknowledged as an anti-Semitic depiction of a Jewish person. Also a common term used on 4chan to discuss Jews. Since they brought this up, he's gone through the effort to try to hide it. The other co-founder goes by Gordon Goner, who says he picked the name because it sounds like Joey Ramone, being that the group frequently uses anagrams, and that doesn't sound at all like Joey Ramone. Maybe this is an anagram. Sure enough, it's a whole world anagram for what? In the dictionary, such as second definition, so his name means stupid and what? Writers often use anagrams for characters. I don't know. I can't tell if this is like too much. Like, I can't tell if this is like a crazy conspiracy or like this does give me like a lot of, you know, bro, I don't believe this. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little crazy. This seems too much. This seems like a reach. The Rolling Stone cover features an ape with a Nazi hat on. No other militia history in the world has worn a style hat with a skull emblem. Wait, where? Oh shit! Where's the Rolling Stone cover? That's not a Nazi hat. That, I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, dude. That's a bit of a stretch. Please don't make it a right versus left thing. It's just 4chan humor with sinister undertones. What? Just like, that's like a captain's hat that they put a skull on. Creators said they were named after some Zelda villain that turned people into art, not whatever what they're saying there. The symbology is sus, though. The co-creators went out of their way to tell the New Yorker that the official launch of BAYC is the day Hitler died. What? The symbols, content, attitude, and images themselves share neo-Nazi ideology and war references such as the Imperial German helmet. I've seen that one before. It's 4chan trolling? Like what? The people who made this are doing 4chan trolling? Or do you think like this depiction is like 4chan trying to take credit for something else? Like I feel like let's turn NFT into a racial slur against black people. I think we should do this for the following reason. NFT starts with the letter N. NFTs are commonly associated with monkeys. And finally, most importantly, it would make all people trying to get rich off this shit, especially celebs and influencers, really, really fucking mad. Let's do it, bros. Dude, I'm sorry. First of all, yeah, that I do believe that they could be like trying to fucking turn this into like, oh yeah, it's actually 4chan. But like, I hate these fucking takes because I love whenever people are like, oh dude, look at this proof. Like, yeah, this is probably a fake post, dude. You know what I mean? I hate NFTs. But like, I hate every part of this because every part of this is fake. Okay? Every part of this is fucking fake. I hate these sorts of posts when it's like, oh, dude, this is proof that it was made in 4chan to like, it does seem like it. It does seem like 4chan was like, let's jump on this and make it seem as though this is like, you know, Nazi shit. But usually whenever they do that sort of stuff, it's like, just totally fucking.
Year of brain rot, let's go.
It's post hoc. Will you buy one of the ape NFTs? No. Why does it matter to me? This is a terrible example of other creators setting a bad tone for future generations of art. Stand up against BAYC. There's a hidden encrypted meaning referenced iceberg theory. In the same interview, Gargamel cites Ludwig Wittgenstein, quote, let the unutterable be conveyed unutterably. Seems strange if they're just cartoon apes, no? What are the other meanings? Yet they've... Yeah, no, I don't think this is real. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this is... What? Ryder Rips made this?
Love you, Hasan.
Clear market manipulation. The ape's fair market value is about 120 ETH, but this is placed so they can get press and headlines featuring Justin Bieber and $1 million. Full scam. Montana Black is half Turkish, by the way, gentlemen. Nice, good to know. I'm sorry, but these fucking apes are not art. It's literally selling dress-up gacha game image. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't really care about this, dude. I mean, let him eat each other alive. All right, let's watch this.
Hey, buddy, you flown this thing before, or, Well, actually, I had my first flight just last week. Long story short, ended up a little dead. Yeah, this is a good start. Yep, real good.
2 days earlier.
Fuck!
If they're so rich, why couldn't they get like an actual animator to like do stuff? This is like worse than Newgrounds, dude. This sucks. It's so fucking trash. It's so garbo. How the fuck do you how do you fuck this up so bad? Like you couldn't, I thought you guys were worth like millions and millions and millions of dollars. Why can't you fucking hire real animators and like real fucking voice actors and shit? Because then you'd have to be judged on the merit of the art that you're creating, in which case all of a sudden that's an entirely different ballgame. Whereas this is, once again, as I've said time and time again, purely a speculative asset. It's better off if they never actually try to make something out of it. Because if they try to make something, it's like this and it's dog shit, and this will ultimately lower its fucking value. You know?
No humans detected. Dope. Bigger than I thought.
It would take too much time.
Gold. I ain't seen that shit in years.
Intruder detected. Dispatching response team.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bro, this is literally like a kid. This is like a fucking kid, dude. Like, I feel... I don't know. I feel like a kid made this. Like, I feel... I don't know how to describe it. On pause, I own that frame. The dogs cost 300K as NFTs, by the way. It's a popular NFT series. Stop pausing. I'm invested. Dude, if you want fucking real value, it's called a $5 a month subscription. If you don't have $5 though, it's called a Twitch Prime subscription. It's quite literally free. Okay, as long as you have someone else's Amazon Prime account that you can connect to your Twitch account, okay? And that way, you get to avoid the top of the hour ad breaks, okay? That's the real value. You get what you get what you pay for, okay? That's it. No thrills, no frills, just shit, real shit. And you get emotes as well, which is kind of like an NFT, I guess. Even if you want the thrill of an NFT, there you go. You get emotes as well. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
Fuck.
Thank you, Choppy Toppy.
Later, Habibis.
Later, Habibis. Oh, God. Thank you, Choppy Toppy, for the 10 gifted subs, by the way. Allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads. So they can get this. So they can... Bro, they go into streaming services now? No shot. They're on Apple TV and Amazon Prime by the end of season 1. Yes, hun. Get ready for the red carpet. No fucking shot. What? 2 Chainz produced this? Did he draw it too? Because it's dog shit.
They say that I'm way too cold. They say that my heart's too froze. They say that I'm made of gold. Told me sign I didn't know. They say that I'm way too cold. They say that my heart's too froze. They say that I'm made of gold. Told me sign I didn't know. Yeah.
Tell me you've got something good.
Honey, would the husband you idolize and adore let you down? Don't answer that.
Do you know what this is? This little lump of gold is actually a device containing the most valuable NFT ever created. I read about it in Vogue.
NF what?
Non-fungible token?
Non-fuckable toucan.
All you need to know is that it actually is worth more than...
What? Why is the guy like, why is he talking like the non-fuckable toucan? This is so funny. This is humor. This is pretty good, dude. I don't know. Those shirts be looking Confederate flag sus. Dude, stop. Stop thinking that it's all racist. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy fuck. You guys see fucking racism everywhere. Please stop. Okay?
More than the entire city of Paris.
Including the Eiffel Tower?
Yes, including the Eiffel Tower.
That'll be our ride out of here.
Why are there random monkeys in there?
Well, this is another nice mess.
Is it fine if I support Fethullah Gulen? No, it's not, you fucking weirdo. Fuck you, dude.
Yes, you got us into? Who? How? Huh? Is there a fucking owl here?
Before you say this is Hitler, okay? This is like not. All right? It's probably like old school, like Charlie Chaplin era fucking Dumbo, Laurel and Hardy, whatever the fuck.
Give me that. You won't get away with this, Chucky.
2 days later.
Abbott and Costello, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know.
Porter, please make your way to the boarding gate. The entire craft are waiting to board Uranus.
Well, I'll be. There's life on Mars after all.
Welcome to Mars International Airport, motherfucker. We outside. Hey, Maurice. Hey, yo, Maurice, we don't pay you minimum wage for no reason, man. What you doing? Put him in the boat.
We've got an amazing opportunity here.
So I suspect other than T-Chainz, there's not, or T-Chainz, 2 Chainz, there's not a single black person that worked on this. Like, cause that dude's white.
What you doing? Put him in the boat.
We've got an amazing opportunity here. Don't fuck it up.
Dr. Nwatiti, what are you doing? You can't just snack on civilians like that.
Hey, what are you talking about? That is not very nice.
Passport, please.
I'm Winky, he's Chucky. These young monkeys are
Yo, that was fucking. That was not good, bro.
What are you talking about? That is not very nice.
Passport, please.
Motherfucker clicked, bro. He clicked, okay?
He's Chucky. These young monkeys are Caesar and Hunky. And the dog's Rocky.
Oh, and this is Dr. Nwatiti, our family doctor / hypnotherapist / the last guest you want at a dinner party.
My cholesterol is gonna
I gotta pick up something. I'll be.
No
Hold on one
need for your
second.
life story, Earth.
I gotta pee.
Well, you better limber up, buddy. We've got to bust a move.
Oh, you're working for the Muskville Council? Well, why didn't you say so? Anyway, this all seems to be in order. Here are your documents, my hairy friend. Make sure to get your gravity sneakers fitted before going outside. All right, then.
Gravity what?
Next.
Oh, apes. What a sexy surprise. Shoe sizes and body weights, please, my darlings. Get them wrong, and you'll float away. And die. We're doing 2-for-1 discounts on gravity shoes for little ones.
Sick. Size 14 and 200 kg, my man. What that?
Naughty.
Oh my god. Why is every NFT like work of art? Like why is every attempt when like NFT bros try to make like art or whatever, it's just like this. It's always, this is like the same as Crypto Island. I gotta pee, I'll be back, hold on.
And how about the rest of you cheeky monkeys?
We're not monkeys. Do you see a fucking tail on my ass? Caesar! What the fuck, little guy?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest.
You sure this is our kid?
Well, he's definitely my kid.
Alright, you know we are gonna party hard, man. Where the girls them there? Oh, here we are go. Oh, hey, what is, man? Bomber clot, man. Who them? Them here me yard. Me no know you. Move your bomber clot, man.
There are powerful forces at play here that are beyond all of our control.
Let me see. What's happening out there?
There is at least 4 apes out there, mi amor.
No way.
We cannot let them all in, surely. But if we do, they can hang around. Get it?
You're kidding, mate. Here, give me that. Hey, neighbours. Who the hell are ya?
So we're watching the whole season, right? We're watching the whole season, right? That's what we're doing, right? Like we have to, right? It seems like y'all want to fucking go to the moon, dude. It seems like I love watching dude. People think it's really subversive when Seinfeld creates a show about nothing, okay, where absolutely nothing happens, but when it's a bunch of fucking crypto NFT bros that are also doing a show where literally nothing happens, which is wild. How did it? Nothing happened. Like they didn't even travel anywhere. They were like trying to travel. There was no. Why did they make this?
I find it very ironic that many of my biggest fans do not live their lives anywhere close to what I'm saying. And let me actually point this very directly to my community, because I live in the VFriends Discord all the time. And I can tell you right now, some of my biggest fans holding 7 tokens are incredibly not civil when somebody comes in and tries to bring negativity. There is no compassion. It's fuck you, troll, get the fuck out of here. I'm not perfect. Somebody comes in and asks a question, they need to be treated with a civil answer like I'm doing it. If I'm in there treating someone who's descending voice with respect, we've got to learn this.
They gotta read 12 and a half.
You talk that Gary Vee shit, you don't live that Gary Vee shit. You don't live it on the kindness and humanity. You don't live it on the empathy and about that. And I don't say that on stage to come up here and like, I'm good. I'm coming on stage saying, cut that shit out. I promise you it's real.
Dude, Gary Vee's biggest mistake, or not biggest mistake, but like Gary Vee fucking trying to get people to join Discord in general is just awful, okay? All right, so does anyone want to watch the fucking SNL or what? Let's do it. Lib shit time.
Mr. President.
I gave you guys the Red Ape bullshit just so I could fucking juice you up first. We're going to do a lot of skips. We're probably just going to end up watching the weekend update. And then once the weekend update is over, just listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. We're probably just going to watch the weekend update. If it sucks, we'll skip everything. And then after that, we'll do MasterChef, okay? Okay?
President.
It's over. We're done. We made it through. And none of you fucking died. Okay? We did that. We fucking did that. Okay? I don't know why chat always turns this into like this gigantic fucking issue. You're like, dude, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. There's like funny goofs, funny gaffes, okay? A little bit of fucking memes, a little bit of memetics. Like, why can't we have a little bit of fun? Okay?